बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामु अलैकुम। आज की गुफ्तगू पाकिस्तान अफेयर्स के अहम टॉपिक फेडरलिज्म। इस सीरीज का ये दूसरा लेक्चर है जिसमें इंटर गवर्नमेंटल रिलेशंस और इन रिलेशंस को मेंटेन करने के लिए मैकेनिज्म और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में मुहैया करदा इंस्टीट्यूशंस का जायजा लेंगे। इसमें जो अहम इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं, सबसे अहम इंस्टीट्यूशन जुडिशरी है, जिसके पास जुडिशियल रिव्यू की पावर्स हैं, और उसके बाद आर्टिकल 153 काउंसिल ऑफ कॉमन इंटरेस्ट, 156 नेशनल इकोनॉमिक काउंसिल, आर्टिकल 152A National Security Council, and other administrative and legislative powers distributed among the provinces and the federal government. The most important institution which guarantee the autonomy of the provinces and which resolve emerging issues between the federation and federating units, that is the Supreme Court of Pakistan. So this is part 7, chapter 2 of the Constitution of 1973, article 176 to 199. And the second, chapter 3, high courts, they also play their role in some cases. The Supreme Court, having powers of judicial review, plays important role to resolve intergovernmental issues. Provinces and central government both can knock the door of the court. Another institution which is very important, provided in the Constitution of 1973, according to Article 153, there will be a Council of Common Interest. Council of Common Interest. So there shall be a Council of Common Interest in this chapter referred to as the Council, to be appointed by the President. This Council will be appointed by the President. And Council shall consist of the Prime Minister, who shall be the chairman of the council, the chief ministers of the provinces, 3 members from the federal government to be nominated by the Prime Minister from time to time. The council shall be responsible to Majlis-e-Shura, Parliament. This indicates the power of the council, that the council shall be responsible to Majlis-e-Shura, Parliament, and shall submit an annual report to both houses of Majlis-e-Shura, Parliament. यानी इससे इसकी अहमियत और पावर का अंदाजा लगाया जा सकता है कि काउंसिल सिर्फ पार्लियामेंट को जवाबदेह है और अपनी कारकर्दगी की रिपोर्ट हर साल दोनों हाउसेस को पेश करेगी। आर्टिकल 154 article reads about the rules of business. The council shall formulate and regulate policies in relation to matters in part 2 of the federal legislative list, and shall exercise supervision and control over related institutions. For example, water issue is also in the domain of the Council of Common Interest, and electricity also in this domain of the Council of Common Interest. Article 156 of Constitution 1973 provides the National Economic Council. This very important institution which ensures smooth running of the intergovernmental relations. The President shall constitute a National Economic Council which shall consist of the Prime Minister, who shall be the Chairman of the Council, the Chief Ministers of the provinces, and one member from each province to be nominated by the Chief Minister, and 4 other members as the Prime Minister may nominate from time to time. So the composition of the National Economic Council indicates that each province has equal weight and they settle their issues in the National Economic Council. The powers are also defined in the Constitution, Article 156, Clause 2. The National Economic Council shall review the overall condition of the country and shall, for advising the federal government and the provincial governments, formulate plans in respect of financial, commercial, social, and economic policies. And in formulating such plans, it shall, amongst other factors, ensure balanced development and regional equity, and shall also be guided by principles of policy set out in Chapter 2 of Part 2. तो इससे हमें काउंसिल की पावर, उसकी डोमेन, उसके इख्तियारात कितने वसी हैं, उसका और उसकी अहमियत का अंदाजा होता है कि काउंसिल जो है वो मुल्क की ओवरऑल कंडीशन का वक्तन फवक्तन जायजा लेगी। काउंसिल फेडरल गवर्नमेंट को, प्रोविंशियल गवर्नमेंट्स को फाइनेंशियल मैटर्स में, कमर्शियल मैटर्स में, सोशल इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसीज में, उनमें उनकी रहनुमाई कर सकती है और प्लान फार्मुलेट करने में उनकी मदद करेगी। और इन काउंसिल का काम है कि बैलेंस डेवलपमेंट हो तमाम रीजन्स के अंदर और इक्विटी का ख्याल रखे। और हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ पॉलिसी का एक पूरा चैप्टर दिया गया है, चैप्टर 2 है, तो उनका ख्याल रखेगी। The meeting of the council shall be summoned by the chairman or on a requisition made by the one half of the members of the council. So the chairman can call the meeting at any time, or one half of the members of the council, if they will requisite the meeting would be held. So, National Economic Council 156, Article 156, Clause 4. The council shall meet at least twice in a year, and the quorum for meeting of the council shall be one half of its total membership. Everything is well defined. It is in clear, cogent, and concise terms. So, at least twice in a year, the meeting, the National Economic Council will continue. So, they will call. The council shall meet at least twice in a year. The council shall be responsible to the Majlis-e-Shura Parliament and shall submit an annual report to each house of Majlis-e-Shura Parliament. 152A. This provides National Security Council. This is the most important institution. So there shall be a National Security Council to serve as a forum for consultation on strategic matters pertaining to the sovereignty, integrity, and security of the state, and the matters relating to that. So, President shall be the chairman of the National Security Council, and its other members shall be the Prime Minister, the chairman of the Senate, the Speaker of the National Assembly, the leader of the opposition in the National Assembly, the Chief Minister of the provinces, the Chairman Joint Chief of Staff Committee, and the Chiefs of Staff of the Pakistan Army, Pakistan Navy, and Pakistan Air Force. So the composition of the National Security Council indicates that this is the most important institution. So in this, you can say the opposition leader is there. So military officers are chief of staff, joint chief of staff and chief of staffs are there. So this is the most important institution. Meeting of the National Security Council may be convened by the President either in his direction or on the advice of the Prime Minister or when requested by any other of its members. So other powers are also here. So Article 145, powers of the President to direct the governor to discharge certain functions as his agent. 146, power of Federation to confer powers etc. on provinces in certain cases. 146, power of provinces to entrust functions to the Federation. 148, obligation of provinces and Federation. 149, direction to provinces in certain cases. 150, full faith and credit for public acts. 151, interprovincial trade. 152, acquisition of land for federal purposes. 144, power of Majlis-e-Shura Parliament to legislate for one or more provinces by consent. So in this you will see. So this is a written constitution, and one can find that every aspect is addressed by the constitution to address various issues. 152, a National Security Council. So these are books, recommended books for the study. So the Constitution 1973 provides mechanism and good institution to ensure smooth running of the Federation and for constructive operation of the Federation and intergovernmental relations. Thank you very much.